Once again, the power of levels have been proven. I told you stay long on gold for above 1715 and you can expect 1720, 24 and in fact beyond levels. Precisely achieving 1724 it retraced. Similarly, Dow Jones 34,400 above, you will expect it to hit 34,600 achieved. And similarly, US 100 getting the reversal from 12,150 levels. Precisely these were the levels I have told in my weekly analysis and in my today's morning analysis also. I hope you all profited. Now what is going to happen with US cash session, how we can profit from trading these three instruments, which strategy we should adopt, which trade we should take, we will see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and do watch till the end. Do listen to it carefully. First we'll look into gold, followed with Nasdaq 100 and in the end we'll see Dow Jones. Yes, I shared daily update on these three, in fact twice a day, one with the Asia session, one with the US cash session, besides other instruments including silver, crude oil, natural gas, Germany 40 FTSE 100 and Nifty. So do watch that also. Let's start the day with gold. Gold on the hourly charts, you can find now that 1720 levels are the resistance zone and the support there at 1710 is very strong. Breaking below 1710, you can again find it to get some resistance at 1705. Below 1705, as I have told in morning also, below 1705, yes, you can expect further more bearishness and gold may break heavily below 1705 levels. Right now it is trying to retrace. I'll be watchful till 1720 now. Beyond 1720 only I will recommend you to take a long entry. If you look at the directional movement, it is bullish but trying to converge. Stochastic is looking downwards. MACD is trying to converge crossover for a sell-off. RSI is sloping downwards with a minor bearishness there. On the 2-hour chart, similarly, you can find that, see, it is trying to give you a breakout. So this is a breakout candle on the 2-hour charts. Only if it trades above 1720, I will recommend you to go long. Then the target is going to be, it may achieve higher highs. But remember, it is trading outside the Bollinger Bands, outside the channels, and that is why it is getting retraced on the downside. Yes, support there at 1710, first support, and then 1705. Only if it breaks below 1705, I will expect it to break more, else it may try to trade range bound. Directional movement is bullish. Stochastic is overbought and trying to look downwards. The MACD is also bullish and trying to converge crossover. RSI trading flat. And if you look at the 3-hour charts, precisely these two candles getting the support here at 1712 and then the next support at 1710. Very close supports. If it breaks below 1710, the next target is going to be 1708 and 1705. Only below 1705 it is going to trade bearish. Else see the resistance at 1720 is strong and then it is going to be 1725 levels. Be watchful of these. Directional movement is bullish, trying to cross over for a sell-off. Stochastic was overbought, now looking downwards. The MACD is bullish here, trying to trade bullish only. Right now it is trying to converge a little. RSI trading flat. And if you look at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour chart, see it traded bullish. However, the bulls were not able to take the charge here and it retraced strongly. See, this is the strong retracement there, achieving the highs. It is trying to retrace. Yes, there is a support here and higher lows, or rather double bottom is trying to get formed. Possibly once it drops below 1710, we can expect it to drop more. 1705 we should be watchful of. Below 1705, yes, it may retrace downwards very strongly. Only long entry I will recommend. See, on the 4-hour charts, it is there at around 1716, 1715, but on the larger time frame 1720 you should be watchful of. So be watchful of 1720 and on the downside 1710. Below 1710, yes, it can fall more towards 1705 levels, but in the larger run you have to be cautious in between 1705 to 1720 levels. Directional movement is bearish. It is still trading in the bearish zone. The stochastic was near to overbought, now looking downwards again. The MACD is in green, now trying to converge a bit, and RSI is looking downwards. If you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts you can see it is given higher lows, and that is why I say be watchful of 1705. Only if it breaks below 1705 I'll expect it to drop more, else it can again try to retrace back a bit. But see, the bulls are not very much in control here. It tried to rise but failing to do so. You can see on the daily charts it is trying to trade in this, and hence 1724-25 levels should definitely be a stronger resistance. And beyond that, yes, you can expect, see, I told you this zone at 27-28 and then here at 32-35. These levels are very strong resistance levels, and if you look in the larger run, 1745. Possibly if it breaks past 1745, you can expect further more bullishness for the rest of the week. However, till the time it trades above 1705, you have to be, you can remain bullish. However, Right now it is trying to recede on the downside. Directional movement is bearish. It is trying to converge. The stochastic is near to bottom here. And if you look at the MACD, this is also trying to converge and crossover for a bullish move. The RSI is oversold. So see, gold right now trading oversold on the daily charts, and yes, it has got some bullishness till the time it trades above 1705. I will not recommend you to take a short entry. So till the time it trades above 1705, yes, we can partially take some bullishness. However, for the day you can take a long entry. However, there are resistance at 1720, 1724, and then beyond that we may see it getting resistance at 17, 28, 32, 35, and then 45 levels should come into picture. So yes, you can take a long entry till the time it trades above 1705. However, the largely it appears to remain trade bound, and hence we have to be cautious for the day. It is still not giving a breakout, and one can be watchful and cautious till 1720, and beyond that, yes, you can again stay long for 1724, 25 and 1728, 30. Beyond that, we may see still rising till towards 32 to 35 levels today itself. So take your positions accordingly. I will not recommend to take a trade between 1705 and 1720. In between these $15, stay away for the rest of the day. So this is all for gold. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. See, Tech 100 on the hourly charts has seen the highs there, 12150 levels. I have told many a times in my weekly analysis also, 12150 is definitely a stronger resistance. Now it is trying to retrace back on the downside. It is trying to come out of this channel. The first support at 12050 and 12020 levels will come into picture. If it breaks below 12020, we can see it trading bearish, and we can see furthermore fall for the rest of the day. You can stay bearish, then 12910 and below levels should come in, 11910 and below levels should come into picture. Directional movement is bullish. It is trying to converge. The stochastic was overbought, now looking downwards. It will enter into oversold positions. The MACD has crossed over and it has entered into a sell position. The stochastic was RSI was overbought, now looking downwards. It's a vertical fall right now. And if you look at the 2-hour chart, similarly on the 2-hour charts, it is trying to retrace on the downside lower highs, and only long entry I'll recommend is about 12150. I have told you in my weekly analysis also. Now again, since it has given us a little room, yes, 12150 levels you have to be watchful. Only if it trades about 12150 one should go long, else my first target is 12050 and 12020. Below 12020 you can expect it to fall more than 12,000 levels should come into picture, and below that we can expect it to fall till towards 11950, 11880, and below that we can see a stronger fall on the downside. Directional movement is trying to converge here. Stochastic was overbought, now looking downwards. The MACD is trying to converge here. The RSI too was overbought, now looking downwards from here. Similarly on the 3-hour charts, it is giving a reversal candle here, and after this reversal probably we may see further more red candles, and this time the red candles can be sharp enough for it to take it below 12,000 levels, and then 11920, 11910, and then below that 11850 levels can be expected. It can drop furthermore below those levels. Only long entry I'll recommend is about 12150. Till the time it is below 12150, one can stay short here. Directional movement is bullish but trying to converge and crossover. Stochastic is overbought, looking downwards from here, and the MACD is it is still in green, trying to converge a little. RSI was overbought, now looking downwards from here. Similarly on the 4-hour charts, look at the previous two candles. See, it was bullish, however bulls failed to take the charge. Lower highs have been done and it is trying to drop from here. Yes, 12150 levels one should be watchful of, else it may come back till towards 12050 first support, which is going to be a strong support. Below 12050, 12020 will come into picture, and below that, yes, you can stay bearish, and then we can expect it to give you a vertical fall for 11910, 11840. Below that, we can expect it to act more bearish. The directional movement is bullish here. The stochastic is overbought on the 4-hour charts, now looking downwards. The MACD is wide divergent and it is still bullish, may try to converge from here. The RSI is near to overbought levels, now looking downwards. And if you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts, see, it has seen the highs there. And now look at these three highs there. I told you in my weekly analysis 12150 you should be watchful of, and precisely it has achieved this high. Now whether it sustains above this, that is the question. If it breaks past 12150, we can expect we can remain bullish for the rest of the week and it is going to fly high. At the same time, yes, you can go short at 12,000 levels. Below that you can expect it to fall heavily, and then we can expect further more bearishness. On the downside it can drop till towards 11,900, and then on the downside we can expect further more bearishness till towards 11,800 and below levels. Look at the directional movement, it is bearish but trying to converge a bit. If you look at the stochastic, this is overbought here. If you look at the MACD, this is wide divergent and bullish here. The RSI trading flat with a slightly bullish bias. Considering this, only long entry today I'll recommend is about 12,150. If it trades about 12,150, go long. Else it may try to retreat and drop a bit. Yes, 12,000 levels should provide a support. Below 12,000 one can stay short for 11,920, 910 levels, and below that 11,840, 800 levels should come into picture. So one can take your positions accordingly, and below that one can remain short for further drop till towards 11,650, 600 levels if it continues to drop below 11,800. So yes, but above 12,150 just close your shorts. Do not stay long above 12,150 levels. Mark these levels. Above 12,150 one should not keep the shorts open, and beyond that one can expect it to hit 12,400, 12,500, and beyond that we can see it flying more. So be cautious while taking a position. Today is the first trading session for the week. We have to be cautious while taking the position there. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See US 30 on the hourly charts, 31,600. I told you very clearly today morning, if it breaks beyond 31,400, go long, and then one can expect 31,600 levels directly, and precisely it achieved the 31,600, rather 31,620 levels, and dropping from there. Also look at this, it has breached the support here at 31,550 levels, and now trading with slight bearishness. We have seen it achieving lower lows. Be watchful, the next candle will decide the further direction. Possibly it may continue with the further more bearishness. We may see 31,400 achieving it again, and below, see 31,400 should provide a little support. Below that we can expect it to come back till towards 31,300, which is a stronger support, and then here is the next support zone at 31,200. Be watchful till 31,200. If it drops below 31,200, it will bring more bears to the market, and then it is going to crash from there. For the rest of the week we can expect it to drop from those levels. The directional movement was bullish, trying to converge. Stochastic was overbought, looking downwards. The MACD is willing to cross over for a sell-off. The RSI was overbought on the hourly charts, now looking downwards. Similarly on the 2-hour charts, see it has seen the higher highs. It is trying to drop from here. Be watchful. Probably it may come back till towards 31,400 levels in this time frame. Only long entry I will recommend is beyond 31,600. Well, if it stays above 31,600, go long, and then one can expect 31,800 and plus levels. Else a possible retracement till towards first target 31,400, and then 31,300 levels is must, and then 31,200 can also be seen. If it breaks below 31,200, further more bears will be invited, and then it may crash from there. Directional movement is bullish still. The stochastic is overbought and it is sustaining the overbought levels. The MACD is divergent and bullish. It may try to converge. The RSI is overbought. We may see a little. So see, on the minor time frames it is overbought, and hence a little retracement on the downside can be expected. On the 3-hour charts, see here, on the 3-hour charts it was bullish. It has formed a good momentum, and here the bulls have failed to take the charge, a smaller body size, and that is why we can see this reversal from here. It has achieved the highs, now it is trying to or willing to achieve the lows. The support here at 31,450 levels, and 31,400 is going to be very strong. Breaking below this, yes, you can expect 31,300, 31,200 as the first supports, and below that you can expect it to crash more. On the upside, breaking beyond 31,600 only one can go long, else till the time it trades below 31,600 one can expect it to fall more. Directional movement is bullish here. The stochastic is overbought. The MACD is wide divergent and bullish here. On the 3-hour charts, the RSI is overbought here on the 3-hour charts as well. And at the same time, now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, see, it is trying to trade in this channel. The lows of this channel are at around 31,400. So only bearishness in this US 30. One can expect below 31,400, then 31,300 and 200 will come into picture. If it trades below 31,200, it will invite more bears to the market, and we can expect it to drop till towards 31,050, 31,000 and 3950 levels. So probably today itself, if it continues to drop below 31,200 levels. So be watchful. At the same time, one must not keep the shorts open above 31,600. Above 31,600 it is going to fly high, so you still have got 70 points for you to which are at risk, so be cautious while taking the position. Directional movement is bullish here on the 4-hour charts. The stochastic is overbought on the 4-hour charts, looking vertically downwards. The MACD is wide, divergent and extremely bullish here. And if you look at the RSI, this is also near to top. Similarly, if you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts, see, it has seen the highs. This is the 50 period moving average, giving it a support here at 31,530. Below that, one can expect 31,400 and then 31,300 levels. If it drops below 31,300, definitely it will invite for more fall, and it is going to reverse strongly till towards 31,100, the first support at 20 period moving average, and 31,000 the next support. So be watchful. It can try to swing with the 31,300 as pivot. 31,600 has already seen. It can drop till towards 31,000 and close the day at 31,300. Very much possible that it can try to give you a swing out there. Directional movement is bearish, trying to converge a bit. The stochastic is overbought. And if you look at the MACD, this is still divergent and bullish. The RSI is looking upwards too. Considering this, yes, I'll recommend a long entry. If you see it trading above 31,600, stay long for the rest of the week. And then one can expect 31,800, 32,000 and 32,300 levels this week itself. At the same time, yes, if you trade, and yes, today if you see it 31,600 above, we can see it hitting 31,800. If not today, by tomorrow we may see it hitting, and definitely one can stay long if it trades and sustains above 31,600 levels. At the same time, one must be watchful of 31,400. Below 31,400, there is a probability for it to drop till towards 31,300, and below 31,300 it is going to invite the bears, which may try to pull it down till towards 31,100, 31,000 levels, which may provide us support for the day. Below 31,000, there are bears in the market and it is going to crash. So yes, you can take your positions accordingly and trade profitably. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training related queries. You can join my mentorship batch. The 15th batch is starting soon. 15 days, 90 minutes daily, and a lifetime support is what you get. The strategy and methodology taught will definitely help you become a profitable and proficient trader. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.